opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Kevin Knox at the line. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Markkanen. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Taj Gibson above the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith to Julius Randle. The drive right to the basket. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And count the basket.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Chris Dunn. And scores.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Smith to Julius Randle. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Zach LaVine. It's no good. Shots not going down. Gibson. Great feed. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bulls with the basketball to Porter. And it's Randle there to take down the rebound. To Taj Gibson. Zach LaVine pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Hayden into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a Bull, so the Knicks keep possession. Payton on the drive, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Young. Count the basket inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Young. Thaddeus Young. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Wendell Carter. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
In the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Chicago. Stepping in for the New York Knicks, number 30, Julius Randle.
Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. For three. Misfires. It's no good. That's out of bounds off a Bull. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Elfrid Payton has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. First quarter's complete. The Knicks have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Randall. Dennis Smith Jr. He's 2 for 2 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Young on the drive, but his shot won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
To Chris Dunn. Goes to the left side. Levine. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Zach Levine. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Levine.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Screen coming to Markkanen. Young. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the defense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Possession lies with New York. Smith. Thaddeus Young. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. First one, count it.
For Chicago, number 34.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Done. Nothing going here on that drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Payton with the basketball. Leads 3. Kevin Knox to Payton. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Young. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Into the front court comes Smith. Up by 3. Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Porter to Markkanen. Taj Gibson rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Nothing going here on that drive. Porter, Markkanen. Cashes in for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Smith with it up top. Leads 4. Not that time. To Porter.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Otto Porter. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Knicks with the basketball to Gibson. Sizing up the defense. Lauri Markkanen snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And count the basket inside.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Otto Porter, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Three at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Bulls have the lead.
The Bulls will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me.
Game travel. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a
Player of the half.
Porter. That's it. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. New York in control of the basketball.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Surveys the floor. Lauri Markkanen swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Smith into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Markkanen. Gets it in the left corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Taj Gibson. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Porter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Levine on a pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Smith now into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Marcus Morris. And the basket good at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Porter. Has a chance. Just not going down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocks it down from mid-range. To Wendell Carter. From the painted area, won't go down. Payton into the front court. Up 6. To Marcus Morris. Oh, Carter with the rejection. And the reward, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Young. Trying to cash in. A shot by Young, no good. Payton with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Dunn to Young. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Elfrid Payton against Porter. To Taj Gibson. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Young. No good. Payton into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Cruises inside for 2.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
They need something to go down. It's no good. That's the end of the third quarter, with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. The third quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Dunn. Chicago with 4 to shoot. From the outside, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Smith. Lays it up and in.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Dunn to Young. Has a look. Not that time. Smith with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Short jumper misses. Chris Dunn sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Bulls with it. To Young. Dunn. Takes stock of the floor. To Young. Taj Gibson with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Levine. To Wendell Carter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Bulls come away with it. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Into the front court comes Smith. The lead is 11. Count the bucket for two.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 22.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Missed a wide open look. The possession lies with New York. To Gibson. Taj Gibson, 4 out of 10.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dunn to Porter. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Smith to the basket, but it stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Markkanen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's going to the line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he hits the second. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And he finishes at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dunn to Markkanen. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
You've got to get that one to go. To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Wendell Carter. It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Smith with it up top. His guy's up by 15. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Dennis Smith Jr., a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
That's me. I got ball.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
The Knicks added a win with today's solid victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.